Hi, I'm Stephanie Bassandella, and welcome to Media Matrix. Are you interested in how surveillance and security are used on campus? How about in a court of law? Today we have Jared Morato interviewing with the head of public safety, Paul Healy, and Professor Golda interviewing attorney Aaron Leonard.
Hi, this is Jared Morato on Media Matrix. I'm joined today by Paul Healy, head of public safety here at Sacred Heart. Today we're going to talk about surveillance. Good morning.
Good morning.
So first general question I wanted to ask, definitely something I want to know and probably other students want to know is how well is surveillance basically monitored on this campus?
Well, we're here 365 days a year, 24/7, public safety. So it's a matter of, no one can sit and watch hundreds of cameras all at once. Right. But what we do is focus in on concentrated areas where the density in terms of population might be. So surveillance is just, and the cameras itself are just an investigative tool and part of what we have to provide safety and security for the university community.
What does Sacred Heart do to prevent things like computer hacking, access to the dark web, and basically general privacy that students have?
Well, anyone that comes to Sacred Heart and you sign in and you're giving access credentials to our network so that it's a privilege. What that means is that you're provided with access and resources, across. But a common sense, approach to it, again, is that we protect and make sure that person's personal information, identifying information, is according with our policies, maintained from that standpoint.
This has been a pleasure. I really appreciate it. I got some awesome things from this. This is Jared Morato on Media Matrix, joined by Paul Healy, head of public safety. And it's a wrap.
Thanks, Jared.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Professor Gregory Golda here for Media Matrix with attorney Aaron Leonard. Today we're going to talk about surveillance, the media, and the legality of surveillance, how cameras are being used, how pervasive they've become in our society, and some of that cause and effect. What is the effect of so many cameras, and where do we go from here? Hi.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for coming in. You've been an attorney now for several years, and your experience in the legal system has some intersection with surveillance. Can you tell me a little bit about what you've seen change over the years of your career?
Sure. Initially, it was very hard to come by any recordings, particularly video recordings of any incident. I mean, the first you really started to see them were simple surveillance videos from retail establishments in like a shoplifting case, for instance. And the quality was bad. So the allegations were, this is this individual committing this crime, and you're watching it as closely as you can. And between the quality of the recording equipment and the quality of the monitors you're reviewing them on, I'm not sure it really proved anything in particular. But as
you resemble these pixels, but we can't really quite say.
Pretty much, yeah.
So when it comes to public servants, police, ambulances, all of these different agencies that we have around the country, they have their own access now to technology. They're recording what they do. There might be a perception that it changes their behavior, but that might be a good thing, right?
Certainly. I think most people's initial reaction is, isn't that a good thing, because it's sunlight, if you will. It provides that watchful eye, but that's where you start to get into sort of that dangerous territory of, if they are acting differently, are there ways they would have behaved that would have been beneficial that they're not doing now because of this watchful eye?
Thank you so much for your time and your insights into surveillance. And thank you for joining us on Media Matrix. I'm Professor Golda, and we'll be back after this.
Thank you for watching today. We hope you learned something new. See you next time on Media Matrix.